and the chance to play for up to £50,000. It's all about making the right choice at the right time. Would you have the nerve to take it or leave it? Welcome to Take It or Leave It, the game show where our contestants face a nerve-wracking dilemma to take the first answer they see or leave it for another, knowing that there's no going back. With up to £50,000 at stake, it could be the biggest decision of their lives. Let's meet our first contestants tonight, husband and wife from the Cotswolds, Alan and Sarah.
Husband and wife team Alan and Sarah have been married for 16 years. Alan is a youth and family minister and enjoys talking to his pet chickens, while Sarah is a housewife and collects dead insects.
Alan, lovely to meet you, sir.
Lovely to meet you.
Sarah, how long have you been married?
16 years.
So what do you do for a living, Alan?
I'm an assistant minister in a Church of England church.
Right, OK. And Sarah?
I'm a housekeeper.
Full-time job, I can imagine. Any kids?
4.
4 kids?
Yes.
Yes.
Tell us about your chooks, your chickens.
Well, I've got 8 ladies on the side. I go and speak to them every day. I talk to them and they just go, ooh, ooh, like that back, and I find that therapeutic.
How do you feel about that, Sarah? Because I happen to know you're quite fond of insects.
Yes, I collect dead insects. Exotic ones. I've got atlas beetles and a scorpion and a tarantula, and they've all got a nice little frame, and they're in the dining room, and quite a talking point when people come
In the
for dinner.
dining room?
Yes.
Tell us what you're going to do with the money. I understand you might like to buy a pig.
Yeah, we did discuss that. We used to have a pet pig when we lived in London, and
Called Hector.
Yeah, and we've thought of getting another one again, but I think I'd let our daughter have a laptop instead of a pig.
Right. Either way, I bet she's hoping that you bring home the bacon.
Yes.
I'm sorry I had to. It was out there. Alan and Sarah, we're going to give you your first taste of Take It or Leave It tonight, and by that I mean your first tough decision to make. OK,
Right.
We've got 2 couples backstage who would love to play with you this evening. I'm going to show you the first couple, ask you whether you want to take them or leave them.
Right.
But remember, if you do leave them, you have to take our second couple, and there's no going back. So here's our first couple. Take a
Okay.
look.
Friends Ed and Mike met while they were students at Coventry University. Both now work as marketing managers at separate firms. Ed is a big fan of football and Mike enjoys taking part in triathlons.
They've got the brawn, have they got the brains? Ed and Mike there. What do you reckon, Alan and Sarah? Could you take them on?
I don't know.
University. So they've read a little bit.
Only a little bit.
Yeah. Football. Keen sport, both of them. They're going to know this.
Well, you don't know who you're not going to get. I think, should we play safe and go for what we can see?
No.
Or no? Or first row of the
Yeah,
night?
16
I
years
know.
together.
You know,
it all
they-
ends here.
It's
How
up to
many?
you.
Oh.
You decide.
2 boys.
If you leave them, of
They're
course,
young.
there's no going back. They're young.
I didn't want anybody older than me.
Right. Because you think they might have
They
been
will
around the
maybe
block
look
a bit
good.
more than you.
Yeah, well,
Right.
Go for them?
No, take him. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Take
Yeah,
him.
take them.
We'll take them. Yeah.
You've decided to take Ed and Mike. Sin bin for now, but waiting to join me here on this road to riches. Take a look at the 10 steps in front of you, Alan and Sarah. Each one of them corresponds to a take it or leave it question, OK? Answer a question correctly, you get to bank some cash. An incorrect answer will send you straight to the sin bin, and Ed and Mike will join me out here to play. Whichever couple remains after the 10th and final step goes through to tonight's final and a chance to win up to £50,000. It's a lot of cash. Each take it or leave it question comes with 2 possible answers. I'm going to show you the question, 1 possible answer, and what do you know? I'm going to ask you if you want to take it or leave it. If you do decide to leave it, there's no going back when you see the second answer, OK? Alan, Sarah, are you ready to play?
Yes.
Let's play. Question 1, please. There you have it. Name the children's TV character that lives in Greendale. OK, you've got 4 in your own brood. Sarah,
Yes.
Alan, can you think of anything before I bring up the first answer?
Is it Postman Park?
I don't know, I couldn't possibly tell you. But I can offer you this. It's Fireman Sam.
No, that's in Wales, isn't it?
He's Welsh.
Yeah. It's
Fireman
Elvis, the
Sam.
fireman, and all the rest of them, isn't it?
Is that
Pontypandy.
Pontypandy, that's right, which is a Welsh name. And Greendale isn't.
Yeah.
I think it's Postman Pat. We both said that.
We both said it's
I
Postman
think it's
Pat, we
Postman
reckon. It's
Pat.
not Fireman Sam. Definitely
He lives
not.
in Pontypandy.
You're going to go with your gut instinct?
We are. Yeah, leave it.
Name the children's TV character that lives in Greendale. I'm offering you Fireman Sam. Do you want to take it or leave it?
Leave it.
We'll leave it, yeah.
We're going to leave it. We'd
Yeah.
like to see Postman Pat. It is Postman Pat. But of course, we don't know if you're right or wrong yet. We'd like Postman Pat to go green. There you have it. Well done.
Relief. Good.
This is where it gets interesting, chaps. Let's bring up the safe wall for the first time this evening, and I'll talk you through it. It really speaks for itself, because money, of course, always talks. Behind 20 doors, there are huge sums of money there. Let's open those doors. If you don't want to take my word for it, feast on that fortune with your eyes. Alan and Sarah, 15 grand, 12.5 grand, 7.5 grand, 5 grand, and 3.5 grand. There's also a penny, 10p, 50p. Let's not worry too much about those.
Okay.
Of course, if you do get cash, you do stay in control of the game, because you can see 2 booby traps there as well, all right? Get a booby trap, you go to the sin bin, and the lads there, Ed and Mike, will join me up here to play for a fortune that you could well have earned for them. Let's scramble up the safes, please. Let's shut those doors. Pick a number for me, Alan.
I'll go for 13.
You're going for 13.
Yeah.
Oh, we want to get it out the way. Sarah,
10.
13 and 10. Let's get them off to a flying start. 13, please. We'd like to see some cash. The top prize you can bank, first of all, is £15,000. We'd
Yeah.
love to kickstart the game with that kind of moolah in the cooler, wouldn't we? Let's open door 13. If it's a booby trap, you're off to the sin bin. It's £3,500. It is one of the top amounts. We're well into 4 digits there, aren't we, if we
Yeah,
bank
that's a
that?
good start.
How
A lot of
important
money.
is it for you to stay in control of the game at this stage?
3,500 is a lot of money. We'll soon.
We'll bank that, I think.
Yeah. Let's bank that £3,500. And that is a cracking start. Let's take a look at what you left behind. Door 10, the contents of that safe. We'd love to see a booby trap go at this stage, wouldn't we? It's a fiver. It was the right decision. You stay in control of the game, and
Yeah.
what a flying start. £3,500. Alan, Sarah, well done. Let's move on. Okay, question 2, please. Jennifer Garner married which Hollywood heartthrob in June 2005? Here's your first answer. Ben Affleck.
I
Sarah,
read
that's
it
what
in
you
a
said.
magazine yesterday.
You read it in a magazine yesterday.
Yeah,
So you've been
no.
cramming.
No, I buy a trashy magazine that he doesn't approve of.
We've got this thing going. She reads OK magazine and Heat, and I said, I'd be no use whatsoever while I'm reading encyclopedias and atlases.
It's him!
It's him, you reckon? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to take it or leave it?
Yeah, take it.
I'm totally trusting you.
I'll take it.
I bet you're
Take
glad
it.
she did read those glossies.
Yeah.
Will Ben Affleck go green? He did.
Oh, well done.
Well done.
Well done.
So can I spend the 180 now?
Yeah. I'll let her continue buying them now.
£1.80, I know.
That's right.
Simple pleasures, sir.
It is.
Simple
Yeah,
pleasures.
it's tricky.
Let's bring up the safe wall once again. And there you have it, £3,500. Pick a number for me, Alan.
Go on then. I'll pick 14.
14.
And
Yeah.
2.
14 and 2. Thank you, Sarah. Let's open up door 14 first, please. 15 grand, 12.5 grand, a booby
Nice,
trap.
wouldn't it?
You will lose control of the game. It's £1,000. So, 4.5 grand. Question 2. Not bad. Or you could leave it and you could take a risk on whatever's behind the next door, the contents of which you will have to live with. If it's cash, you stay in control of the game. If not, you're off to the sin bin.
Thousands a lot of money.
I think we'll take it, don't you think?
I'd leave it.
You're joking. You told me not to get greedy.
Take it.
Are you teasing?
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
We're going to take it.
Okay. Right, okay, we're going to take it. Let's bank the £1,000. There you have it, 4.5 grand. Not bad at all. Let's take a look behind door number 2.
You're probably right.
It's 350. It was the right decision.
Yeah, well played.
We're losing a lot of those small amounts, which is great. 350.
Yeah.
Alan, Sarah, let's get close to the cash. Question 3. And there it is. Who wrote the play Death of a Salesman? Here's your first answer. Alan Bennett. What do you reckon, Sarah?
I reckon I should know it.
You should.
And I don't.
I think it... Is it Harold Pinter?
Pinter.
Harold Pinter.
You think it's Harold Pinter?
I think it's a bit older than Alan Bennett.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, years ago.
She was the drama student.
Right. And now she's the drama queen.
Drama
Yeah.
queen. Yeah.
We'll leave it.
We're going to
We'll leave it. Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Who wrote the play Death of a Salesman? I'm offering you Alan Bennett. Alan and Sarah, you're going to take it or leave it?
We'll leave it.
We're going to leave Alan Bennett. We would like to see Harold Pinter.
Goodness.
And I could offer you Arthur Miller. It is the answer we have to take
Yes.
to stay in control of the game and bank some cash. Will Arthur Miller go green? You'll find out after the break on Take It or Leave It.
How would you like to win £1,000 by playing Take It or Leave It at home? Call 0901 5390 539 now to hear a Take It or Leave It question. Get the question right and you'll have the opportunity to choose a safe for a chance to win £1,000. All calls cost £1 whether you get through to leave your details or not, and players must be over 16. So remember, to be our next £1,000 winner, call 0901 5390 539. Good luck.
Welcome back to Take It or Leave It, the show in which one lucky pair of players could be going home with up to £50,000. Will it be Alan and Sarah, I wonder, or my boys in the sin bin? You're in control of the game at the moment. I wonder if you'll stay there. Before the break, we posed this teaser. Who wrote the play Death of a Salesman? You wanted to see Harold Pinter. We left Alan Bennett. Will Arthur Miller go green? Well done.
Lucky guess.
Lucky guess. Let's bring back the safe wall, please. There it is with £4,500 in the bank already. Pick a number for me, Alan.
8.
8. And Sarah?
15.
8 and 15. OK, behind door 8, we would like to see some cash. We'd hate to see a booby trap. It's £150. Interesting. Not a large sum of money. Would you rather leave it, plump for a larger sum of cash?
It's early days.
5 amounts in their thousands
150.
remain.
It's a one-off chance. I think we'll go for it.
I think we'll go for it. It's
we'll
early
leave
days.
it.
I think we've got time
You're
to
going to leave
play.
it?
Yeah, we're going to leave
Let's
it.
leave
yeah.
it.
OK. We're going to leave the 150, which means we have to take the contents of your safe, Sarah. I wonder how safe you feel at this stage. Door 15, please. The booby trap, you go straight to the sin bin. If it's cash, it's a penny. Ah! It is cash. You are still in control of the game. Let's bank that penny. £4,500 and a penny. If only we could remove that decimal point.
Yes.
OK, we'd love to double that. Let's move on. OK, so Ed and Mike yet to play. Alan and Sarah, here's your next question. Who did John McEnroe beat in 1981 to win his first Wimbledon singles title? Oh,
81. I was only a baby.
How old were you?
you're on your baby. Let's bring up the first answer and see
John
if it
McEnroe,
jogs your
who's
memory.
around in his
Champagne
chair.
and strawberries aside,
Bjorn
Bjorn Borg.
Borg. He had quite a winning streak, didn't he?
I think it's either Bjorn Borg or Jimmy Connors.
You think it's of that era?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely that
Jimmy
era.
Connors.
Who else
81.
was around? The really fast serve. I can't think what his name was.
Which era?
Late 70s, early 80s. 1981.
81.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's your first clue.
I think it was Jimmy Connors.
You think it was Ginny?
Yeah,
I don't know
leave
anything
Bjorn
about
Borg.
sport.
OK.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that.
Who did John McEnroe beat in 1981 to win his first Wimbledon singles title? Take it or leave it, Bjorn Borg.
Leave it.
I'll agree.
We're going to leave Bjorn Borg. We'd like to see the other tennis legend of the time, which was Jimmy Connors. I'm offering you Boris Becker now. How do you feel now, Alan?
Bad.
Twice
Bad.
now.
Bad, yeah.
Boris
It's definitely not Boris Becker.
No.
Will Boris Becker go green?
No.
Ah, it was Bjorn Borg. That's why it made the headlines. For now, Alan and Sarah, you've been tremendous sports. You've banked some pretty
Yeah.
impressive cash. You could still go home with it. Alan and Sarah off to the sin bin.
Thank you.
Ed and Mike for the first time to the cash walk, please. Hello, boys. How are you, Ed? Mike, mates from university, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. And can you remind us Mike, of what Ed first said to you the moment you met at university?
Well, the first day I met him, Richard, the first thing he said is that he's the most intelligent man I'm ever going to meet. So I'm hoping he's going to take a lead tonight.
We'll soon find out, won't we?
We will find out. Ed, Mike, what are you up to now?
I work in marketing for one of the national hire companies.
Okay, and what would you say your strong point was as far as general knowledge is concerned?
Modern stuff, I'll be all right.
Would you got that right?
I would have guessed Boris Becker. So.
You would have guessed Boris Becker. Okay, right. For now, though, you're in control of the game, so Mike and Ed, let's move on. Question 5. What name is given to the area of calm at the centre of a tropical cyclone? Any thoughts? Ed, you're looking to Mike.
I think I know it.
I think I know it as well.
Okay. What do you reckon?
The eye.
The eye of the storm.
You
Good
think it's
man.
the eye of the storm?
Yeah.
So,
Here's your first answer. The vortex. How confident are you now, boys?
It's knocked it to about 60%.
no, I think we were all right with the eye. I think the vortex is
Yeah.
a bit...
The first
it
thing that
spins
came into my...
like a vortex.
Take it or leave it?
Leave it.
We're going to leave vortex. We'd like to see the eye. It is the eye. Will it
we'll
go
take
green? Well done. Good start, boys. Good start. Here's the safe wall for the very first time for you lads this evening. £4,500 and that all-important penny in the bank already, but I think we can better that. 15 grand still out there, of course, and a lot more cash besides that. Ed, pick a number for me.
Number 5.
Number 5, and Mike.
I will go for number 4, please.
5 and 4. OK, 5 and 4. Let's open door 5, please, to stay in control of the game. We'd like it to be cash. We'd hate it to be a booby trap. It's £7,500.
Take it.
Do you want to bank it?
Yes,
Please.
Let's bank that £7,500. £12,000 and a penny. Not bad at all. And let's find out what was behind safe 4. Safe you picked, Mike. Hopefully it's a booby trap. We are approaching the halfway mark. It's 50p. It was the right decision to make, though. Safe 4, and that 50 pence has gone for good. You're in control of the game, so let's get closer to the cash. 5 questions left and 2 booby traps. Ed, Mike, here's your next question. Whose birthday is celebrated around the world on the 25th of January? Any thoughts, boys?
Yes, I think it's Burns night. I think.
Here's your first answer. Elvis Presley.
Wouldn't be celebrated anymore for
No.
Elvis.
I think it's Burns
You're
night.
the most intelligent man I'm ever going to meet, Ed. So I will go with that. I
All right.
will. I
We'll
think we
leave
should
that,
leave
shall we?
this one.
Okay.
Elvis Presley, take it or leave it?
Leave
Leave
it.
it.
We're going to leave Elvis Presley. We'd like to see Robert Burns. There he is.
How does that make you feel?
You put a smile on my face.
Whose birthday is celebrated around the world on the 25th of January? Robert Burns, will you go green? And there you have it. Okay, 12 safes left, and let's bring them up. And take a look at that, £12,000 and a penny. I'm sure we can do better than that. Ed, pick a number.
Number 11.
Number 11, Mike.
Number 12, please.
£15,000, £12,500 still out there. Let's open that first door, please. Will you stay in control of the game, or will you go to the sin bin? We want some cash. It's £2,000. There are 3 amounts higher than that. We're at the halfway mark. How do you feel?
Well, we used to be students, and I'm thinking of taking this one.
Yeah,
Two
I'll
grand.
take it.
We all used to
Yeah.
be students. Even nowadays, 2 grand is still
Yeah.
quite a bit of cash, isn't it?
Should we go for this
I think
one?
we should take it.
We'll take this one, please,
If you'd
Richard.
like to take it, you're
That's
more
a
than
good chunk of
welcome.
money.
The lads have decided to take that good chunk of money. Let's bank the £2,000, £14,000 and a penny in our prize fund at the halfway mark. Let's open door 12. Let's hope it's a booby trap. It's £12,500.
Right.
There's still a lot of cash out there, and you're still in play. So let's move on. Question 7 for you, lads. Who is the famous mother of Jamie Lee Curtis? Here's your first answer. Janet Leigh. Any thoughts?
This is Mike's specialist subject.
Is it? Yes, it is, Richard.
You're a movie buff, Mike, are you?
I am now, yeah.
Raised on bread and dripping in Rotherham.
Exactly.
Good peasant
exactly
stop.
Correct. I've not got a clue on this one.
I've no idea.
What do you reckon?
What's your gut feeling? What do you
Leave
think?
it. I'd say leave it.
Leave it?
Why?
Yeah.
What would you like to see?
Jamie Lee Curtis Senior.
That would be good, yeah.
Who's the famous mother of Jamie Lee Curtis? I'm offering you Janet Lee. You've got no idea what you'd like to see.
Do you know who she is?
Yeah, I know. She's in Alien, isn't she?
Was she in Trading Places? Is that the one?
No, she was in that one with Arnie on the plane.
Arnie on the plane?
Who is the famous
Leave
mother
it.
of Jamie Lee Curtis? Janet Lee.
Oh, no idea.
You're the man.
The last question was the second option, so this one. I don't know. Leave it.
Gut feeling, leave it, please.
Your gut feeling is leave it. Okay. Who is the famous mother of Jamie Lee Curtis? Janet Lee is what I'm offering you. Will you take it or leave it, boys?
Leave it.
We're going to leave Janet Lee. We've no idea what we're going to see. Doris Day.
I'd probably say it's Janet Lee.
Now I would, yeah.
And now
I can
there's no
see the
going back.
resemblance now.
Will Doris Day go green? Okay, Sarah, boys.
Never mind.
Never mind, you've banked some cash. It was Janet Lee. Ed, Mike, you're off to the sin bin. Please welcome Sarah and Alan. We may meet again. Sarah, Alan, and welcome back. Would you have known that one?
No.
On that note, let's move on. Clearly not in one of your trashy mags, then.
No.
I wonder if this will help at all. Alan and Sarah back in play. Question 8. 2 questions away from the final after this. In which city was Robert Kennedy assassinated? Here's the first answer I can offer you. Los Angeles. Can you remember the year?
No. I know JFK, 1963. I was just before I was born, and that was Dallas, Texas. But that's no help whatsoever.
That's not Robert, is it?
No.
That's the famous one, isn't it?
This is a toughie. I really don't know. We're going to have to just guess.
3 questions
have
away
you-
from the final. It'd be a shame to lose you now that you've
Yeah.
returned to Camelot. In which city was Robert Kennedy assassinated? Los Angeles is what I'm offering you.
Have you got any ideas at all?
No, because
No clue.
Dallas is the one I'm thinking of. I like to think of happier thoughts than... I don't
think it's Los Angeles. I think it would have been on the East Coast. Yeah, because they were from the East
Yeah.
Coast. We're guessing.
We're guessing,
but we're
I
going to
believe
say
it.
leave it. Yeah.
No idea what we'd like to see, but possibly a city on the East Coast.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
something-
In which city was Robert Kennedy assassinated? I'm offering you Los Angeles. Will you take it or leave it?
We'll leave it.
We're leaving Los Angeles. We'd like to see a city on the East Coast.
New
I'm offering
York.
you the Big Apple.
Well,
Does that ring any bells?
no, but it is on the East Coast.
It is. Will New York go green? No, it was LA, the city of angels, although clearly not on that night.
No.
Sorry, Alan and Sarah, I've got to send you back to the sin bin and welcome the boys back, Mike and Ed. There you go, boys. 2 booby traps still in play. And we haven't brought up that safe wall in a while. I want to start banking some cash. No pressure, let's move on. 2 questions away from the final. Are you done with the sin bin yet, do you think?
Hope so. I love it. It's a nice chair.
It is a lovely chair. I had it covered, especially for you. Here's question 9. Which football club did Elton John become chairman of in 1976?
I
Any
know this.
thoughts,
I'd
Ed?
be in trouble because my brother-in-law's a big fan.
Is he? A fan of what?
Watford.
Here's the first
that
answer
what
I'm
you
offering
said?
you.
Definitely Watford.
Brighton and Hove Albion.
No, that's Fat
That
Muslim.
is... What is it?
Yeah.
Ra-
Fat Muslim, I think, is in charge of
I'm
living.
thinking of Frank Skinner, that's West Brom, isn't it?
Believe that.
Definitely not that.
Take it or leave it.
Believe it.
Leave it.
We're leaving Brighton and Hove Albion. We'd like to see Watford. It is. We have to play it. Will Watford go green? Well played.
Booby trap.
Yeah, we don't want to get a booby trap.
Let's bring up the safe wall, please. £14,000 and a penny. We're at question 9. Cash and correct answers. I wish we were playing for just that, but there are 2 booby traps out there still. And it's very late in the game. Pick a number for me, Ed
Number 1.
and Mike.
Number 6.
Number 1 and number 6. Let's open door number 1 for the lads. A booby trap will send you back to the sin bin. You know that already. We'd love to see some cash. Let's double that 14 grand. It is a booby trap. Let's close that. Let's lose the booby trap. It's the last thing we want to see that. Of course, there is still 1 in play. Door 6, it is £5,000. We've lost the 5 grand, boys. There's still a booby trap in play. We may yet meet again. But for now, Ed and Mike, you're off to the sin bin. Please welcome Sarah and Alan. 15 grand still out there. I'd like to see that before I go home tonight, all right?
Yeah.
Alan,
Yes.
Sarah, let's play. Okay, the 10th question, please, for Alan and Sarah. What is ascorbic acid more commonly known as? Why are you laughing, Alan? Absolutely no
I
idea.
have no idea.
Okay, Sarah, any idea?
Vinegar.
Vinegar, you think? Let's bring up the first answer. It's vinegar.
Oh, goodness.
How do you feel now, Sarah, now that you see that up there?
Not so sure. It's the first thing that popped into my head.
If it wasn't vinegar, what would it be?
Commonly known as something you commonly use. What's salt?
That's something totally different. Sodium chloride or
Right.
something.
So, vinegar. What else is common? Bleach.
Sarah, you got it.
I know, I
before it
taught
came
myself.
out. No, don't talk yourself out of it. I've got
question
no
10.
idea. Right. It's your chance to be one up on me. Show you're cleverer than me.
I'm not clever, but that's the first thing that came into my head. And you always say go with your first thing.
Yeah, go with
if I'm
your
wrong,
gut
will you
feeling.
be cross?
An incorrect answer, of course, will automatically put the boys in the final.
Yeah.
A correct answer means we can bring up the safe wall, a chance to bank that £15,000 and the other remaining amounts of cash in there. But obviously, a booby trap could still appear and you could be back to the sin bin anyway. So,
Yeah.
it's all about how confident you are, Sarah, at this stage.
Sarah and Alan.
Yeah.
Don't put it on me. I don't know what else it could possibly be. So
No.
it's question 10, and I think it's vinegar. So
I'm going to go with you.
And you still love me in the
I'll
morning?
still love you in the
okay,
morning.
vinegar.
Your gut instinct is telling you vinegar.
It was.
Okay, what is ascorbic acid more commonly known as? Vinegar. Do you want to take it or leave it?
Yeah. We're going to take it.
Yes, we're going to take it.
Take it. Take it.
We're going to take it.
Will vinegar go green? You'll find out after the break.
Here's your chance to play Take It or Leave It at Home to win £1,000. Call 0901 5390 539 to hear a Take It or Leave It question. Get the question right and you'll have the opportunity to choose a safe for a chance to win £1,000. All calls cost £1 whether you get through to leave your details or not, and players must be over 16. The lines are open now, so call now for a chance to win £1,000. That number again, 0901 5390 539. Good luck.
Welcome back to Take It or Leave It. Now, before the break, Alan and Sarah were asked this question. What is ascorbic acid more commonly known as? Vinegar is the answer that you decided to take without seeing an alternative. A correct answer won't necessarily put you in the final because, of course, there's still that booby trap out there if we bring up the safe wall. On the other hand, we could bank some cash, and we know that £15,000 is still out there.
Yeah.
An incorrect answer will automatically put Ed and Mike in the final,
Yes.
and that booby trap will have eluded them. So, for a chance, we hope, of playing in tonight's final. For Alan and Sarah, will vinegar go green? Oh,
I'm sorry.
it was in fact vitamin C. The mind boggles. Vitamin C. Alan, Sarah, a round of applause, please, for Alan and Sarah. They've been great. Thank you so much. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
You've been terrific contestants. Alan and Sarah, you're off to the sin bin. Please welcome Ed and Mike. Ed, Mike, either we sail onto a fortune or we sink like a ship together. You ready?
Yeah.
Then cue the band. We're going to play on. Okay, there's always mixed feelings at this point, boys. I know you feel very guilty.
A little bit.
But the fact remains, you're in the final. £14,000 and a penny. The booby trap eluded you. That cash is closer than you think, but it's up to you whether or not you take it home. We've hidden it in one of 6 safes. Let's reveal the safes, please. £14,000 is in one of those safes. The other 5 are empty. Now, I've got 5 more take it or leave it questions for you lads, okay? We're going to play them like we've been playing them all evening, but with one important twist. I'm not going to tell you whether you're right or wrong until we've answered all 5. The more questions you answer correctly, the more safes of the empty variety you can eliminate, okay? We'll get you closer to that money this evening, all right? Ed and Mike, good luck. Here's your first question. Which member of the A-team was a pilot? I wonder how you are on your 80s telly. Here's the first answer I can offer you. Hannibal.
It was Madman Murdoch. It was Face was a ladies' man.
Yeah.
Hannibal,
Loved it when a plane
he
came
got
together.
dressed up a lot. And everybody knows who Mr. T is, so it's Madman Murdoch, this
Madman
one.
Murdoch. Yep.
Sure?
We'll leave this one, please.
You'd like to leave this, and we're looking for Madman Murdoch.
Murdoch.
Which member of the A-team was a pilot? First out of 5 tonight. Do you want to take it or leave it?
Leave it.
Leave it.
We're leaving Hannibal. We'd like to see
Murdoch.
Madman Murdoch. It's Murdoch. It is the answer we have to bank. We'll find out if you're right a little bit later on. Question 2, please. In this cross-section of the Earth, where is the mantle? Here's the first answer I can offer you. Let's take a look at this. A cross-section of the Earth there. Where is the mantle? Is it the edge?
You've got the
core,
core, the something, the crust. And it's
Yeah.
one of those somethings in the middle. If that's pointing to the crust, we don't want it.
You don't want it. On that diagram there, where would you say the mantle is?
So the red bit or the...
It's definitely not the core, and it's definitely not the crust. So it's anywhere other than that.
One's magma and one's mantle. So yeah, I'd leave that one on.
Leave that one.
I'm offering you the edge. Do you want to take it or leave it?
Leave it.
Leave it.
You seem pretty confident, boys. Okay, we're going to leave the edge. And we're offering you the red area. Is that the mantle?
Hope so.
It is the answer we have to bank. We'll find out if you're right a little bit later on. Question 3, please, for the lads. Very confident start so far. Hopefully, you're getting a lot closer to the cash. In skiing, which slope is the easiest? Here's the first answer. Green.
Yeah, that looks pretty easy. I think we'll take that.
Do you ski?
Yes. I'm going to look like a right wally if I get this wrong.
Okay. Mike, do you ski at all?
No,
Just the après ski.
that's the one.
Absolutely. In skiing, which slope is the easiest? I'm offering you green. Do you want to take it or leave it?
We'll take it.
Take it.
We're going to bank it, and we're going to find out if you're right a little bit later. Question 4. In the Beatrix Potter books, what type of animal is Miss Moppet?
Anything I've read. More you
I'm
did.
not really a book reader.
Here's your first answer. Mouse.
Beatrix Potter. I have not got a clue.
No, it sounds a bit like a rabbit. Moppet.
Moppet, rabbit.
How intelligent do you feel now, Ed?
Yeah.
It's not as intelligent as I did a few years ago.
What did you say to him when he said that?
I thought you were a wally.
You're not changing
I'm the
your
most
opinion,
intelligent man you're ever going to meet. What a wally. Get out of my room. That's what I said. I'll go with that.
What, rabbit?
Rabbit.
Beatrix Potter. Beatrix Potter. I think rabbit was my initial thought, but I've no idea.
Miss Moppet.
Let's
was
go
she a
with
mouse?
rabbit. Let's
Yeah, let's see if
leave
rabbit
this
comes
one. Leave this one, please.
I'm offering you mouse. Will you take it or leave it?
up. Leave it.
Leave it.
Leave it. We're leaving mouse. We'd like to see a rabbit. I can offer you a cat.
I'll take the cat.
You'll take the cat.
I'll take the cat as
You
well.
have no choice. Let's bank that 4th answer. 4 out of 5 questions, £14,000, and that all-important penny we're playing for on tonight's Take It or Leave It. Here's your 5th and final question, gentlemen. There you have it. Which military rank does James Bond 007 hold? You're smiling, Ed.
No, I don't know.
He's got a license to kill,
Yeah.
but I don't know
He's a
what rank he's
secret
got.
agent, isn't he? Well, we'll have to see what. I don't
Here's
know.
the first option I can offer you, gents. Here it is. Commander.
I think that might be right.
Do you think?
I think it is. Commander Bond.
I've not seen that on his suit.
He doesn't very often get dressed up, does he? Not in his. I think one of the bad guys calls him Commander Bond.
Commander Bond. Yes,
That's it.
Commander Bond. That
I
does
think
seem to ring
Commander
a...
Bond rings a bell.
Come in, Commander Bond.
It's all about Your gut instinct at this stage, lads.
What was he? Did he call him Monsieur Bond?
He got called loads of things. I don't know. It's...
Commander? Go for it.
Big decision, boys, but it is your decision.
But it rests on you.
Your decision, but it all rests
If we win,
on
quite have
Ed.
the extra penny.
Yeah, you can have it. That's yours.
All right, we'll take it.
Which military rank does James Bond 007 hold?
We'll take
Take it or leave
Commander.
it.
Take it.
Commander, we're going to take. Let's bank that answer. We'll find out if you're right in just a few moments. So, you've answered 5 questions, lads. Very confident start you got off to. The more you've got right, of course, the more empty safes we can eliminate, and the closer we can get you to that £14,000 and all-important penny, OK? That cash is hidden in one of those safes there. How do you think they've done at home? You'll find out after the break on Take It or Leave It.
Do you want the chance to be a £1,000 Take It or Leave It winner from the comfort of your own home? Call 0901 5390 539 to hear a Take It or Leave It question. Get the question right and you'll have the opportunity to choose a safe for a chance to win £1,000. All calls cost £1 whether you get through to leave your details or not, and players must be over 16. Today's £1,000 winner will be announced on our next show, so call now. That number again, 0901 5390 539. Good luck.
Welcome back to Take It or Leave It. Now, before the break, we saw Ed and Mike, our lads, answer 5 questions. Let's remind ourselves, boys, of the answers that you gave us just moments ago. Which member of the A-team was a pilot? Madman Murdoch, as you called him, so we took that answer. In this cross-section of the Earth, point to the diagram, where is the mantle? You left what you referred to as the crust, so we took the second option, the red area. In skiing, which slope is the easiest? Green is the answer we had to bank. In Beatrix Potter books, what animal is Miss Moppet? We left a mouse, and cat is the answer we had to bank. Which military rank does James Bond 007 hold? That was your 5th and final question. Commander Bond. Lucky guess?
I hope so.
Hope so.
I wonder if you're still confident. 5 questions asked, 5 questions answered. Now the computer will bring back the answers that Ed and Mike gave us in a random order, okay? But it's going to start with the answers that you got correct first. All right, lads? That means if you've got an answer that you're pretty confident about, sake of argument, let's say the A-team, okay, Madman Murdoch, then until you see that, you should feel pretty confident that the answers before that are also correct, okay? The more answers you get correct, the more empty safes we can eliminate, and we can increase your odds of leaving here tonight with over £14,000. However, if at any time you don't feel confident about any of the answers, stop the game and take a punt on any of the remaining safes. One of those 6 safes contains that 14 grand. It's all about knowing when to stop. If you get to a point and you're not happy, but you decide to play an answer that is wrong, you go home with nothing.
Okay.
£14,000 and an all-important penny up for grabs tonight. Take away those answers, please. Good luck, lads.
Thank you.
Here's the first answer that the computer has chosen at random to bring back this evening. In skiing, which slope is the easiest? This is the answer we had to bank. And you're a skier, is that right?
Try to.
It's the answer we have to play. Will green go green? Well done. You're pretty confident about an answer anyway, and what do you know? The green safe has gone. 5 left. Already, you're fixing your eyeballs on a safe, Mike.
Yes.
We'll find out which one you go for in a minute, but in the meantime, let's keep playing these answers. You could be on the home run, go home with 14 grand anyway. In this cross-section of the Earth, where is the mantle? Here's the answer that we banked. The red area. Are you happy to play?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's play.
Will the red area go green? It has done. The purple safe has left the building. So, 1 in 4 chance at this stage of going home with £14,000. Any colour you're strangely drawn to, Mike?
I'm drawn to yellow.
To yellow. Ed?
Yep.
Don't know.
You want to play on, don't you?
Yeah, I'd like to get all of them out of the way.
Okay. Here's the next answer the computer has decided to bring back for you. Which member of the A-team was a pilot? Here's the answer we had to bank. It is probably one of your most confident answers this evening. There he is, Murdoch. Still confident?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play.
Yeah.
Mike and Ed would like to see Murdoch go green. Well done. Using another save. We have the red, the white, and the yellow one. Your favourite, Mike, is still in play. £14,000 and a penny. 1 in 3 chance if you stop the game now. You can make that decision after you've seen this. Which military rank does James Bond 007 hold? Here's the answer that we banked. Commander.
I think it's a commander.
Yeah?
I'd like to have seen the other one first.
Yeah. I honestly don't know. Did he call him Commander Bond or did he call him Monsieur Bond?
I think he's a commander.
In that accent.
Do you think it's the commander? It was your gut instinct, Ed. Do you have it to play on?
What do you think? It's either that or paper, scissors, stone.
You didn't see an alternative. You had no idea what the alternative might be,
I'd
or do
play
you
it.
now?
You want to play?
And then we'll have to collect on the next one, because I don't know. What do you want to do?
Are you guessing?
No,
It's
I think
guess.
he's a commander.
33% chance.
Yeah, that's...
If you get
Take it.
this question right,
Take
it's a 50-50 chance.
Play.
Which military rank does James Bond 007 hold? You thought it was Commander Ed before I'd even brought up the answer, am I right?
I had an inkling.
Right.
Yeah, play.
I'm happy to play,
Good man.
but
Good man.
you've got to have some stake if it's wrong. Forever.
I don't think
as soon
I'll
as
ever.
we've had a few beers,
No.
you've got to take some stake.
Forever.
Right.
Go on, we'll take it. We'll
I'm
play
happy
it.
to play.
We'll play it.
Mike, Ed. £14,000 and a penny. Will Commander go green? Well played. Your yellow one's gone, I'm afraid, Mike.
I think Muppet's a cat as well.
You what?
You think Moppet's a cat?
Oh, no.
Let's bring back the fifth and final answer this evening. In the Beatrix Potter books, what type of animal is Miss Moppet? There are 2 safes in front of you. If you stop the game now, you've got a 50-50 chance of going home with £14,000 and a penny.
My penny.
You've earned it. You've earned it.
Get the answer wrong, of
yeah.
course, and it's game over.
That
You're
is-
convinced Miss Moppet is a cat.
That is 7,000 beer tokens as
I
well.
know, that is a lot of beer.
That's a lot of beer.
Here's the answer that we had to bank. There you have it, cat. Mouse was the alternative, obviously.
I don't think we should gamble it. Unless you're 100% sure this is correct.
You've been friends for what, all of 6 years?
6 years.
I don't like him that much.
I think we'd be silly to risk it.
Yeah, we either 50-50 up
50-50.
here or we 50-50 there.
Yeah.
I think a rabbit was a rabbit.
But I would rather have a chance to choose a safe than not even have the chance to choose a safe.
Ed?
I'd rather get it wrong and choose a safe than just risk that on a gamble.
Ed, you're the most intelligent man in the world, apparently.
I know. Good
It's
job.
£14,000 and a penny. How intelligent are you now? Ed, how confident are you that Miss Moppet was a cat?
Do you want to do paper, scissors, stone?
You thought it was that box there. That one's gone.
So clearly your instinct.
Yeah, it was rubbish.
But I gave you the Commander Bond accent. It's the accent that did it for you.
You think Miss Moppet's a cat, don't you?
All right, paper, scissors, stone. If I win, we go that. If you win, we go that.
How sure is
She's
it
a
it's a
cat.
cat?
She's
You
a
think
cat.
it's a cat?
Yeah.
For £14,000 and a penny,
Come on, bud.
will cat go green? Let me show you the colour of the cash. There it is. £15,000. Mike, Ed, how'd you feel?
Solid. I'm never in doubt.
What are you going to spend it on, Ed? Clearly
Oh.
not just beer, is it?
No, I'm going to go and travel the world and see some sporting events.
Right, some sporting events. What about you, young man?
Can't even think, Richard. Can't think.
Congratulations to Ed and Mike. You're playing blind as a game, boys. 5 correct answers. Join join us again soon for more cash like that, more players like these. When we pose that all-important question, would you have the nerve to take it or leave it?
For your chance to win a weekly prize of an MP3 player, go to challenge.co.uk/take and play the free-to-enter Take It or Leave It game.